So exactly a year back, I was in Noida at the National Thermal Power Corporation campus, training senior managers in the area of branding and advertising. The rating I got was 4.8 out of 5. I was overjoyed. The next day, I went for an early breakfast. I was alone, and I was eating my breakfast at peace when other senior group of managers came in and asked whether they can join me. I happily said yes, of course. So we sat together, started talking. Where are you from? I said, I am from Gujarat. Oh, आपके यहाँ तो सब बहुत मीठा खाते हैं. I said, yeah, ऐसा नहीं है. This is an assumption. पर आपको देख के लग रहा है आप तो जरूर खाती होंगी. Came the reply. Very softly, I let it pass because it's okay. Again, I focused on discussing my training content, their work area. Came another comment from the same senior guy in his late 50s telling me that, oh, I just finished yoga and he is my yoga guru. I said, wow, that's a very good habit. You also must do yoga, he told me. This is when I lost it. This is when I told him that the exact time since you know me has been 10 minutes. How much do you know me? Who gave you the credentials to tell me what I can do? Who gave you the credentials to judge me based on my appearance? This was a 43-year-old, body-confident person giving back. Circa, if I go back, when I was 13 years old, faced the same things, I would have smiled and let it pass by. At home, I would have cried a little. Maybe I would have draped my dupatta more conservatively the next time I went out. As a 23-year-old, the dupatta was still intact, covering my whole body as if the body is a criminal. That's the difference, which is my topic of the day. The journey, which I'm going to share with you on this powerful platform, which says the power of ideas worth sharing. A very happy morning to all of you. It's a pleasure and a privilege both to be standing here at TEDxGujaratUniversity, sharing with you my journey. In India, as we all know, any auspicious occasion starts with offering worship to the deity. In my home, every small little function starts with offering puja to Lord Ganpati. Today, as the first speaker of the day, I feel the pressure that Lord Ganpati faces all the time. And remember, he's a plus-size God, so I relate to him. So, my name is Falguni. I am a professor in marketing. I am a social media enthusiast and influencer. And I am a fashionista, fashion blogger, who was born as a fashion blogger at the age of 40 and proud of it. So what's there not to love is my question that I'm asking you today. And let me take you back for a while to the school days. Do you remember the famous rhyme? Chubby chicks, dimple chin, rosy lips, teeth within, curly hair, very fair, eyes are blue, lovely too. Teacher's pet. Is that you? Wow. To a 4-year-old, we are talking a narrative which is going to shape her notion of beauty. To be someone's favorite, you have to be good looking. To be judged as the best amongst the lot, you need to be looking a certain kind. So is the adult world any different, I ask? Let me take you to the adult world. Every 5th matrimonial ad will say, for our master's and PhD scholar son, bride wanted, fair, slim, beautiful in bold. Come to this very special cornflakes which says, eat 2 bowls twice a day, and as a new mother, you fit back into your wedding lehenga. And do that because you need to love your summer shape. And I never knew that as per seasons, shapes are different. But it's summer. You need to go to a beach. Remember? And that's why there is an ad of nutrition pill which says, is your beach body ready? And again, my friends, I never knew that nature differentiates across sizes. Look at that very famous television actor. She wakes up like this. She has just been in a 20-year coma and she has woken up. But remember, her eyebrows are more trimmed than what mine look right now. Coming to a weight loss campaign. Lose weight to gain confidence. Wow. Look at the two measures. That's what the adult world is saying. And then I thought, since I'm a social media enthusiast, let me take a walk down Twitter, Facebook, and YouTubes of the world. And I found an interesting project by a research scholar called Marcia Belsky. With due credit and permission from her, I'm sharing her project with you. The project is called HeadlessWomenOfHollywood.com. It is a documentation of Hollywood film posters where bodies of women have been objectified. Women have been reduced to legs, extremely toned, tummy, completely flat, a cleavage, two breasts, bare shoulder, showing nudity, but there is no face. Objectification of women is what this project talks about. The result of all this, the narrative around chubby chicks, the narrative around the notion of what is beautiful, the narrative around the HeadlessWomenOfHollywood.com is that there is a popular culture supported by media which gives you your definition of beauty, that beauty and size is only of one type. There is only one kind beautiful. You can pursue your dreams, you can gain confidence if you are beautiful as defined by popular culture. It is not a scholarly definition that we are talking about. And hence what happens is, when I say as a 15-year-old that, oh, I love that wraparound skirt, I want to try it out on myself. There is a background music which says, but look at your tummy. Then someone says, oh, I am a boy, fit and fine, I want to run the marathon. Look at your size, you are a papad tod pehlwan. My dream is to be a model, is your right voice. But the background music says, look at your skin color. Your right voice says, and this is actually my voice, that, oh, I'm a double gold medalist. But there is a background voice which says, but look at your size, who will marry you? There is a right voice which says, I want to be a fashion blogger. Fashion? Really? As a plus size woman at the age of 40? Background music. So the entire right voices that you heard are yours and mine, individuals, and the entire background score that you heard comes from the society. What is the unfortunate part here? Only 1% of people will be able to use their own Bose noise cancellation headphones and kill the background score. 99% voices at the age of puberty gets submerged, like how Ganpati gets submerged on the last day in water. Their voices gets submerged. Someone's dreams gets killed. Your confidence is measured by how you look. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the problem. This is the awakening that we need. What happens when your voice gets submerged? It starts with, you hate your body. You don't like the person you see in the mirror. But that is not the problem still. The gravity starts at the second stage. When from hating your body, you start hating your whole self, the human being that you are. When that hate process starts, you stop doing good for yourself. You don't want to go to the gym because there are enough people who will criticize you for wearing that tight t-shirt and track pant, which is a dress code. You don't dress up in a sari and go on a treadmill. But they will mock you, and that's why you stop doing good for yourself. From there, you stop socializing because you don't want that background music to come or reach to you. You stop going to events. You stop going to weddings because you know that the volume is going to be unmanageably high of the background music. But the last stage of this journey is which actually kills you as a human. The last stage is where you treat yourself inferior, and inferiority becomes your decision-making premise. So at the age when I was looking for a life partner, I was told by many people that of course you will have to compromise. So what if you have 2 gold medals? Please take the third choice available. Don't wait for the best choice because you are a fat girl and nobody wants a fat bride. Inferiority-led decision-making is the killer. Right from the education that you choose for yourself, to the career path that you choose for yourself, to the relationships that you get into, to the life partner that you choose for yourself, to the parenting decisions that you are going to take in future as a mother or as a father. If you are considering yourself as an inferior, you always settle down for the second best alternative. Because the best was never supposed to be yours, right? Remember? And this is where the problem is. And hence, feminism promoted body positivity. And when we say the word feminism, it means equality. You treat everybody with an equal eye. And body positivity says body acceptance. Body positivity says if you do not fit into the definition given by the society, still be a little more adapt, adjust to your body type. Let it be. Body positivity says that your worth is not decided by how your body looks. You are a much more as a human than just your physical body. And that's the simple definition of body positivity. Let me pause here and ask you a question. That do you feel that only women go through body shaming? Answer is no. It is gender neutral. Even men go through body shaming. Men also face this criticism. But the entire narrative around the beauty industry focuses on women. So please allow me to say that women suffer a little more. And since I am sharing my journey, it is inclined more towards what I have experienced and gone through and how I have emerged out of it. So is there a way out? And the theme very interestingly says Netrutva, lead, the journey. Is there a journey that you can take? Can you lead yourself? Can you lead yourself from being body shy to body confident? Can you lead yourself from people staring at you to people becoming awestruck at who you are? There is a journey of Netrutva that can lead you from darkness to light. Because do remember, nobody on this earth was born so confident or so insecure. It is how they were made to be as a part of the formative years, socialization process, their exposures. So is there any intervention possible? There is a possibility. And that's where I myself have gone through and tried to document in front of you those 3 critical stages, which I call it the journey of Netrutva. How did I lead myself? So the model is 3-staged. It's a present continuous process of evolution. It does not stop at a certain time. You keep evolving. As I said, the 13-year-old would have shied from reacting. But a 43-year-old reacts and still feels comfortable to laugh on herself when I compare myself with a plus-size god. So it's an evolution journey, a journey which seems very easy, but it is difficult. Why should you take this difficult journey, if I may ask? Because the destination is going to be breathtakingly beautiful. So beautiful that you will want to immediately post it on Instagram with a hashtag, no filter. So be with me as I take you through this journey. Starts with acceptance of who you are. My body is different from what the society defines as a beautiful body. I accept it. I am different. I am a person who has curves. I am a person who has black skin. I am a person who is very thin. Self-acceptance removes a lot of chaos from your mind. So first of all, that recycle bin needs to be cleared. It will remove archives, if any. If any dust has settled somewhere, it will remove and it will give you a lot of clarity. If you do not accept the person you see in the mirror, why would others even bother to accept? You have to accept the idea of you. So what happened the day I accepted that yes, I am a plus size person? The shield of the dupatta went somewhere. I was confident enough to experiment with my clothing. I was confident enough to venture into my fashion blog. I was confident enough to wear a blue lipstick. The day you accept yourself, your life is certainly going to change. Once you have accepted, and this is the most critical and time-consuming stage, work on your identity. Make yourself something different than a thin woman, fat woman, a thin boy, a fat boy. Focus on your personality. Again, the model work which works here is interrogate, invent, and invest. Interrogate, talk to yourself, find out your areas of key strengths. Everybody in this world has one or the other talent. Someone is a good chef, someone is a good designer, someone is a great teacher, someone is a good model, someone is good at music. Interrogate to invent your 2 to 3 key areas of expertise. Once you know that these are your unique strengths and skill sets, invest in it. Be the best avatar of whatever you do in life. Invest. How do you invest? Invest by reading. Invest by getting formally trained for certain skills. Invest by talking to a lot of domain experts. Invest by networking with the right people. Also invest by unlearning a few things. Learning here is important, but unlearning is all the more important here. So focus on your personality. Focus on building a great identity so that you are known as Dr. Falguni Vasavada Oza and there is no into the bracket reference to you. Know yourself, understand your skills, invest in it by interrogating. How did I do it with myself? I was formally trained as a PhD to be in academics. And after teaching for a few years, I did find out that teaching is my skill area. Another area which is my skill is I understand social media very well. And third, I love fashion, which somewhere was hidden for 40 years and now it is coming out in flying colors because of this journey. I invested in these 3 areas. By working more and more, and the last stage, self-love. As human beings, we are supposed to be affectionate, right? But as women, we love all, but somewhere in the race of life, of becoming that ideal mother, an ideal sibling, an ideal daughter-in-law, an ideal career woman, and in the race of life, balancing your work and life, somewhere you forget yourself. You start ignoring yourself. Live by the word, मैं अपनी favorite हूँ. Love yourself. Self-love is the magical potion which no PNGs of the world can sell to you. You try Olay Anti-Aging, you try Dow Pro Age, you try L'Oreal because you are worth it. You try it. But if you do not love yourself, somewhere the glow does not come. Your self-love is your Suraksha Chakra, which does not allow anybody to insult you. And these 3 stages, my dear friends, takes you to this breathtakingly beautiful destination wherein you detach to attach with yourself. You detach from the background music to get attached with the idea of you. You detach from unwanted suggestions and advices because you want to be loved with yourself. You detach from your non-intimacy zone people because intimacy zone people start mattering you to more. Their views and opinions you respect. You reach to this destination where you become the woman you always had dreamt of becoming one. You reach to a stage called Aham Brahmasmi. I am the infinite universe. And let me stop you at this breathtaking destination to be in awe of the destination. So next time, when you walk in the room, your confidence will walk ahead of you. People will see your confidence, your Suraksha Chakra. Next time when you walk into the room, people will see the glow of self-love. Next time when you walk in the room, no one will dare to insult you because you have accepted yourself, the idea of you. Thank you so much. You have been a wonderful audience.